Hey folks, I wanted to take the chance to show you the banking consolidated assets data application that I've been working on for the September project. And essentially what this is continuation of the concentration of banking data application that I worked on a couple months ago. And so what I wanted to show you here is what this is all about. Just give me a second here. There we go. So what are some of the features that this application has is the display of the data on the consolidated assets of all large commercial banks in the US that was web scraped from the Federal Reserve through a process of developing an automated data pipeline. And so what you can do with this application is essentially filter out based on the amount of consolidated assets, right? So we're gonna see here, as we increase the amount of consolidated asset requirements, we only have 4 banks, 10 banks, 12 banks, 15 banks. It goes on, right? So the great majority of banks are going to be having less than $1 trillion in consolidated assets. Then we have the ability to also choose for which quarter we're going to look at the tabular data. It goes all the way from the third quarter of 2003 all the way to the second quarter of 2024, and this is going to be updated on a quarterly basis through the data pipeline that I developed. You can also download the same data from the application through the download button here, and if we click on this, we're gonna see that we have the same data that was displayed in my application, but now in a CVS format. So now to get down to one of the main features, which is the utilization of AI agents in order to display the analysis in a graphical manner, but also to be able to web search information about a particular bank that we're interested in. So right here we can essentially tell our AI agent to display an insightful plot. And then we go forward with it. We wait for the AI agent to do its magic. And there we go. They decided to do a bar chart. And on top of that, we can see the code that was used in order to generate this plot. Let's try to use just JP Chase. There we go. Display an insightful plot, line plot. There we go. It's carrying out its task. And there we go. It's using the last 10 quarters for JP Chase and graphically displaying the consolidated asset behavior of this bank all the way from 2021 to 2024. Cool. And now I wanted to show you the analysis capacity of our Agentic system by choosing a particular bank here. So if we were to pick Bank of America and we press analyze, yeah, and you can see that the AI agent is essentially doing its magic here by carrying the analysis. Oh, and there we go. And there we go. We have an analysis here. So the Bank of America analysis and insights. Key takeaways. Bank of America reported its third quarter of 2023 financial results on October 17 of 2023. Bank of America CEO will participate in the Goldman Sachs 2023 U.S. Financial Services Conference. Bank of America Global Research predicts 2024 to be the year of lending. And then right below, it's going to be the more expanded version of this analysis. We have Bank of America recently unveiled its financial performance for the third quarter of 2023, showcasing a robust and steady growth trajectory. The bank reported a net income of $7.8 billion, marking a notable 10% increase from the $7.1 billion recorded of the same quarter last year. And it goes on. And on top of that, we did specify to the Agentic system to display the sources where the agent got its information from. So if we click here, we can see that it got its information from NASDAQ, the website of Bank of America itself, routers, and Yahoo Finance. So yeah, the data comes from the web screening process that was originally developed for the concentration of banking data application. And I want to encourage people to actually check out the concentration of banking data application, which is a pretty cool app that essentially tries to quantify how much banking has concentrated in the US over the last couple of decades by looking at acquisition and mergers of the top 4 banks in the US. It also looks at the consolidated assets of those same large commercial banks, the big 4. And there we go. And I want to give special thanks to Adam from Charming Data for providing the great educational material on creating AI agents and agentic systems for data analysis that allow me to edify the AI agent analysis tools. So please check out Charming Data and the LangChain education section of the group for more great AI agent educational material. And I will be adding a link to the application in the post and the video pretty soon so that people can actually use the application by themselves. Also, I will be adding a link to the description that displays how to download this application from my GitHub so you can use it in your local machine. So that will be added pretty soon too. And if you have any other questions, please let me know, and I'll see you next time.